Shalom, shalom, all praises be to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Excuse me. All praises be to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Wilson that rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, worldwide. Right? Yeah, man. Government shutdown, you know. So we're in a period of time where there is what? Babylon the Great America. You can see it decaying before your eyes, man. Now we know, these are the elite plans of, self-destruction within itself to cause a turmoil, chaos, the PRS, problem, reaction, solution. Yeah. With a Hegelian dialect. But nevertheless, we're seeing it even quicker, time after time. America is going down the drain. Okay? Because this is all a step to bring what? The the MOTB, the implantable device that's written in Revelation 13:16. But yeah, disputes of political parties, of like a spending budget and stuff like that, and healthcare, causing the government to shut down. They say that this hasn't happened for about, last time it happened was like 6 years ago, and they say it could be worse. Okay, and just listen to them terms: government shutdown. What does that remind you of? That should remind you of the movies like Purge. Okay, Children of Men. Key workers of the government just quitting or jobs being released, sacked. And when stuff like that happens, that brings more lawlessness. Imagine people that are vulnerable. They don't have, they can't get their medication. They can't go to hospitals to get healed or checked. That can make a sect of people go crazy and animalistic. People that were dependent on government funds, people that were working for the government all their life, being police officers for 20 years and suddenly discharge, that can cause a ripple effect. Can't feed their families, hard to find jobs nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, purge, man. The purge is coming, man. The purge is coming. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 12 verse 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of a house shall tremble. Yeah. Like when you look into the word economic, it refers to the home or to the house. Yeah. So the economy of Babylon the Great America is trembling. Yeah. The workers are falling short. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders what? The laborers, the workers, cease because they are few. Yeah. Of a lack of employment. Yeah. And we know that AI and robots are playing a part of it too. Okay. And those that look out the windows be darkened. Yeah, there's no bright future in America or in the UK as well. There's no bright future. Yeah. Wall Street will be darkened, man. Black Monday, Great Depression, all of that is coming, man. And in a worse way. There's no hope or future for Babylon the Great America to be restored or great. And it's funny, it's ironic how, what the MAGA people, make America great again, Donald Trump, that spirit of making America great again is not coming to fruition or to plan. Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. Yeah, L downs again, curfews, military patrols, tanks, concentration camps, detention centers. And he shall rise up At the voice of a bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, that entertainment and concerts, that bread and circuses is gonna collapse, man. And people are just gonna have to deal with the reality and the harsh truth, you know, and the barbaric nature of mankind when things start to dissolve, man. Yeah. Is it Matthew 24 talks about, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. People are going to be reckless, cold hearted, merciless, doing what they want and can through desperate measures to survive, man, to feed their own belly. And it's gonna be very sad and crazy for a woman, man, in those days, because women are known as what, the weaker vessels. Guess what? Children are gonna suffer, elderly people are gonna suffer, all people, men, is gonna suffer. Yeah, and this is judgment. This is what the Lord wants to bring because of the wickedness of the people. Jeremiah 30, verse 4 says, "And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah." Yeah, who's that? Who's the Israelites? Yeah, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, and those that scattered, because we fit the biblical prophecies and characteristics, man. Yeah, the Israelites are naturally a people of color. Verse 5: "For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." So we'll enter in a time period where it's not good, it's not cool, it's not happy days. Yeah? Pain, anguish, suffering, chaos, high levels of intensity and horror and gore is coming, man. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. So it's asking, have you ever seen a man looking like he's about to give birth, pregnant? You know, okay? Because when you see a woman about to give birth, it's a scary time. It's life-threatening. Yeah, she could pass, the baby could pass, or they can both pass. Procedures need to take place. She needs to be handled with care. Yeah, it's a scary time for that woman and for that child. So it's asking you a question: have you seen a man in that situation? It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail? So men are going to be, if men who are supposed to be strong, they're going to be scared, how much more a woman? As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. People are going to be in great shock and horror. Alas, for that day is great, and that none is like it. So this day is going to be uncomparable. Yeah. And it's going to be inescapable as well. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Jacob represents the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, and those that scattered. Yeah. We, as a people, they're not going to, the government elites are not going to care if you're a Hebrew Israelite or not. They already see us that as we, so-called blacks and Latinos, Native Americans, are the problem of society. They're going to find someone to blame. But guess what? Jacob's trouble is Esau's trouble and everyone else's trouble. Yeah, because people are going to get judged too. There's going to be a lot of great signs like earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, and all types of judgments that's going to be happening to everybody. Yeah, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, the elect of Israel is going to be saved out of that, the major judgment, which is the nuclear fire and the destruction that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to come and bring with the holy angels, zapping people and blasting people away with the so-called UFOs and AUPs. Yep, that's a true thing. That's a real thing, and that's coming. Revelation 12 and 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them." Yeah, we're supposed to be happy and rejoice, even though it is a scary time. And we've got to be fearful, but we've got to rejoice because this just means that the Lord is making his way, and the return of the Lord is closer than ever. Was it Luke talks about the redemption of draweth nigh? Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil. Who's the devil? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the ruler of this world, starting with the elites. He's the devil. He's the deceiver. He's the one that's pulling the strings. Okay, he's the cryptic kings, the elites. that owns the governments and these political parties, owns the banks, major corporations, major uh, owns the media to promote their propaganda and narration. He's the devil that deceives. Okay, and he's going to show his horns. The devil has come down onto you having great wrath. He's going to show his horns, his true colors, his anger. He's going to put under pressure on the earth, on Babylon the Great, America, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Yeah, he's trying to fulfill his so-called utopia. Yeah, he wants to claim total control, total surveillance. Yeah, by putting the implantable device inside you in Revelation 13:16. He wants to own your mind, own your brain, your soul. Yeah, he wants to take he wants to take as much people with him, you know. But he can't upset the prophecies. It's already written that the elect of Israel is going to be saved, and the elect cannot be plucked out of the Lord's hand. They're going to obey, and even if it costs them their life, they'll get their life back, plus more. Okay, so the world, in particular, Babylon the Great, America, the intensity, the fire is rising, man. Yeah, purge, purge. Okay, it's coming, man. Anyways, with that, all praise be to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakadash, the bonus, the elders and apostles of great most and well. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.